Hey, my name is Taylor. Welcome to my channel where I talk about whatever I feel like talking about that day. But today we're going to talk about my blood work since being vegan for apparently 9 years. I thought it was 8, and I just realized it's actually been 9 years. So, yeah, 9 years, almost a decade. I've been vegan, and before that, I was plant-based, struggling for like 3 years before that. So, on and off plant-based. Yeah, so I was on and off plant-based 3 years prior to that. I spent 3 years actually researching veganism, mostly from the health perspective, but also for ethical, of course. During that time, I was actually studying biology at my university, so I definitely compared veganism at the same time with biology, and that was very interesting for me to go through that at the same time. So for the last 2 years, I've been getting my blood work done. Before that, it's been pretty good. Last year was really good. I'm gonna get it done again soon this year. I will note that both times I got my blood work, I did not fast. The first time I didn't even know I was getting blood work done, and then the second time I should have known, but I just wasn't thinking about it. Forgot. I like to eat a lot, so wasn't thinking about it. I didn't fast. So of course that does affect the results that we're getting this year. I will remember to fast. I hope so. That's my goal, is to remember to fast, because I would like to see like what the difference is, how it comes out. So first we're going to look at TSH. Mine is definitely on the much lower end, still in the range of normal. So it's not working hard to activate my thyroid at all. It's very interesting because vegans are supposedly supposed to be prone to hypothyroidism, but as you could see, that is not the case here. And then my thyroxine is in the normal range as well. The white blood count, red blood count, all that looks great. Hemoglobin looks great. And my glucose looked pretty good too. I really would like to see what this would look like if I was fasting. Like I said, I did eat very close to when I got this done, my blood work done. I had definitely had breakfast that morning. And then for bun, blood urea nitrogen, aka bun. That looks great too. I'm really happy about that. Right now, as far as how my vegan diet is, it's pretty average. I don't really eat much processed stuff that much. Processed as far as like mock meats, I don't really do that, but tofu, we definitely do that. Or even if I do pick out stuff that's prepared, it's very simple ingredients that I'll pick out. So I'm not, instead of Impossible or Beyond Meat, I might pick one that has like a lot of vegetables mixed in with it or something like that. Like what is it? The Dr. Prager's or something, or the one that's like the California patty. I can't remember what it's called. So I usually choose options like that. Me and my son do eat a lot of tofu these days. It's just so much easier to. Potassium looks pretty good. I'd like it to be slightly higher, but this is fine for me. And I haven't talked about it yet on my channel, but actually before I was vegan, my potassium was really low. I had insufficient potassium. I used to regularly get muscle cramps in my feet and my legs that were excruciating. They'd wake me up out of my sleep. This was a regular thing, like since I was a kid, I would suffer with, but since I've been vegan, I have not once had a muscle spasm. So my potassium's been great, and I love it. It's like, that is enough to like sell me on eating plant-based diet, but yeah, it's great. Okay. Calcium, I'm happy about my calcium level. I really am. Protein, beautiful. I do not go out of my way to make sure I get protein. I just eat enough food, and I know my protein's good. Now, granted, I don't work out. I used to. If I did, I would be a slightly more conscious about it, but I really wouldn't need that much. I really wouldn't need to be that much more conscious about it. Also, if you don't know, recovery time when you do work out and you eat plant-based is beautiful. It's great. Like, ooh, now we're into cholesterol, which I definitely want to fast for this next time to see what my cholesterol will be if I don't eat right before. Because of course, when I went to get my blood drawn, like they had talked to me about that, and they're like, "Oh, your cholesterol is totally gonna spike because you just ate." What I ate, like I said, what I ate was not healthy at all, and I wonder, like, did it spike a little bit, like from saturated fat? And if it did, then what would it look like if I fasted? Because it's obviously it's not high. Yeah, my total cholesterol is great. Triglycerides look great. Healthy cholesterol. So I did find out a ratio for that. So if you do your total cholesterol and compare it to your HDL cholesterol, you should have a ratio of 4 or less. And mine is definitely under that. So I'm not concerned that this is on like the lower end. I don't need it to be as high because my total cholesterol is already really, really good. And my LDL is already really good. LDL is at an optimal level. I was really happy about that because, like, obviously, I don't want to be prone to having like heart disease or having arteriosclerosis or any of those issues, or any kind of cardiovascular issues if I can help it. So, knowing that I'm in this like beautiful range, and this is without me going out of my way to avoid like saturated fat. For example, I rarely cook with oils. I will say I usually just cook with like water without it. You can cook with like vegetable broth instead. There was a period, my first year, almost first year, about the first 11 months going vegan, I was actually a fruitarian. I was raw vegan, and so during that time I no extra saturated fat or anything. I would like to like go raw vegan again and then get blood work done and see what that would look like. I'm just personally just curious, but to know that like I'm still eating saturated fat sometimes and my cholesterol is so good, that makes me like really, really happy. If I went whole food plant-based, what would it be like? What would it be like if I went whole food plant-based? How would it look? I want to know. Vitamin D, this is the only one I really had a problem with, honestly. I would like my vitamin D to be higher, but I'll be honest, I am a hermit. I do not like to leave my house, and I can be lazy about supplementing with D3K2. I'll buy a supplement, whatever. I prefer liquid supplements. I'll buy it. I'll use the whole thing, and then I won't get around to buying another one until like I'm like, oh yeah, or get a blood test done or something, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to. Let me do better about that. But winter's coming. I made sure I bought some actually, some vitamin D3K2. I like to get the liquid kind. It's just easier for me. So since winter is upon us, I decided I guess I'll do right and so no, so vitamin D is like, it's so important for your health. Like just overall, one of the main reasons I like to get so much vitamin D is for my teeth. Personally, it's just so important for so much. You really shouldn't skip on the vitamin D there, actually. So I've been more conscious here recently about going out in the sun more. I do garden, so that helps. And I have a son, so you know he wants to go outside sometimes. So I guess I'll go out and breathe fresh air. B12. As you can see, mine, I don't have a problem there. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Don't have a problem with my B12. Maybe I should just chill out, actually. Probably should chill. It's so funny. Oh, imagine that. Vegans can get enough B12. Oh, who knew? Yeah, so that's that. I can't wait to get my blood done again this year, and then we'll compare and see the difference in that. What about you? How does your blood work look? Have you had it done? Do you plan on it? Do you defy some vegan myths with your blood work like I did? Let me know. I would like to get some things added. I would really like to be able to test for like omegas, DHA next time. That would be really cool to see what that's like. There's a few other things that I've been considering. I will ask and see if I can get added this year. Because like copper, for example, and iodine, I would just like to know. Like should I worry about these things or not? Those are the things I would really like to test and see so I can just like be at rest about it. I would like to not supplement, see what it looks like, and then go from there. Anyway, until next time, thanks for watching.